a prequel set before the events of the anime, Jujutsu Kaisen 0 follows the series' familiar premise, a war waged in secret between powerful energy-manipulating Jujutsu sorcerers and supernatural cursed spirits that lurk outside of human perception. But Zero shifts perspectives from Jujutsu Kaisen's primary hero, the lovably stupid Yuji Itadori, to the timid Yuta Akatsu, giving a more tragic personal window into the series' world. We meet Yuta after he's lived in fear of the supernatural for years, following the traumatic death of his childhood love Rika, which also transformed her into a cursed monster bonded to Yuta, one that viciously attacks anyone who harms him. Yuta and Rika's relationship is the heart of Zero, and it's the key thing that sets Yuta apart from Yuji. In just a handful of scenes, their romance feels very real, and both the writing and performance of the characters gives the chance for Yuta and Rika to play off of each other extremely well. Seeing them together in flashbacks makes the present day scenes where Rika monstrously defends Yuta all the more tragic, making you feel for their cut short romance. For a series that's never afraid to suddenly take an absurd tone shift at random moments, there's a surprising amount of warmth and tenderness that Zero offers for its two leads and their doomed love. But it's not just new characters on the scene. Tokyo Metropolitan Curse Technical School, the miniseries Akutami created that would become Jujutsu Kaisen, introduced characters who would later become important in the main series, who now play similarly important connective roles in the new movie. Primarily, this connection is made through three senior students we meet in the anime's first season that become Yuta's accomplices. Maki Zenin, who sees curses with empowered glasses and fights them using magically imbued weapons. Toge Inumaki, whose curse-enhanced voice means that he can only safely speak when he lists out rice ball ingredients, and Panda, who is, well, long story short, a talking panda. The film treats these characters like a big deal given their importance to the anime, but they really shine when they're just allowed to be goofy teenagers, and Yuta begins to bond with them when he's thrust into this strange new world. While their appearances here won't completely dazzle fans of the series, the moments these characters do have are still pretty great, and each of them gets plenty of time to prove why they're so lovable and compelling. The most important returning character of all, however, is fan favourite Satoru Gojo, an absurdly powerful sorcerer who decides to take Yuta under his wing in Zero. Like in the anime itself, Gojo is a lot of fun here, and he gets one of the film's best, most sumptuously animated fights. In spite of his power on display, this younger version of Gojo still feels somewhat vulnerable, especially once he crosses paths with his old friend and the villain of the film, rogue sorcerer Suguru Geto. It would have been easy to just make this prequel about them, but Zero wisely keeps the two men apart, and the rare moments where they get to interact carry a sad longing for their days as allies that had the potential to be great together, had they not both gone down such tragically different paths. At the end of the day, confidence really is the word to describe Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Beneath its stylish action and gross monsters, there's an infectiously good energy that makes it easy to love and hard to dislike, even beyond when it gets extremely gory or just completely over the top. It loves itself, and Jujutsu Kaisen 0 does enough with its characters and world to rekindle that spark of falling in love with the franchise all over again. Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is in theatres now.